Bloody hell.
Noise pollution, or noise disturbance, is the disturbing or excessive noise that may harm the balance of human or animal life. Noise pollution affects both health and behavior. Unwanted sound can damage psychological health, but now comes a greater threat, created by the vast majority of EDM producers, known as modern talk.
Stuff.
And we're live.
Hey, everybody. How's it going tonight? As always, I got Filia Noctis with me.
Hello, my Nyctophiliacs.
And Mina.
Hi, Huntings.
And tonight we have two guests.
Yay!
We have the wonderful Maskino.
Where is he? I'll kill him.
I was hoping you'd say something like that. And the talented and lovely Miss Creepy Tales.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, Missy.
How are you doing? Both of you.
Oh, absolutely
okay.
terrible. Thank you for asking.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful to hear.
Suffering right now, but thanks for asking.
Oh, great. Great. Well,
So as you can tell, both the guests
in.
that we have, as you can tell, both the guests that we abducted are recovering from the sedatives.
Mm-hmm.
Bold.
I wasn't accounting. You got a strong threshold. Come on.
Oh my
I
gosh.
would not think of that. Maskino and MCT.
Well,
Yeah, I would put a little bit too strong.
yeah.
More. Pump it up. You insult me with this low dosage, okay? You think one horse tranquilizer is enough? At least a 2-doser.
Two-dozer?
Next time I'll hit you with 3 just to be safe.
Finally, I want to see the light of God whenever I go to sleep.
You know, I was listening to a creepypasta the other day, and it's like they told him to use a horse tranquilizer when they went to take care of this person, and they were like, people can't handle that, so we're not going to use it. We'll just use what we usually use. And then they found out that the person wasn't really a person; it was a creature.
Maskino.
And they used the horse tranquilizer.
Well, I mean, it's their fault for fighting goose, to be honest.
Yeah, they were told to use the fertilizer because they're hunting something that was supernatural. Like, oh, this can't possibly go wrong in any way, shape, or form. And then,
geese are supernatural. Didn't you know?
It's like it's just a 15-year-old teenage
15-year-old teenager enough to forget the drugs. Let's just go in fist only. Show that little Miss Boss. Hey there, big boy. I heard you give out your driver's permit.
Oh my gosh.
Put your hand into their mouth to show dominance, and you can take care of it.
So
That's how you do it.
Our first general question, that we know you guys, but this is for everybody to know you guys. Each one of you let us know a little bit about yourself that you're willing to share, and a little bit about your channels.
Do we really only have 4 people here?
I don't.
I reserve the right to withhold all information without a lawyer present.
Okay.
Did you bring your lawyer?
I am my own lawyer.
Oh,
So he did bring his lawyer.
So there is a lawyer present.
My lawyer has also advised me to not say anything dumb.
smart lawyer.
Thank
So you're just gonna keep your mouth shut the whole time?
Probably not.
Okay.
Maskino is one of those clients that makes a lawyer's job very hard because he just doesn't know how to stop giving information.
You're on. Obvious. I thought I could take him in a fight. I was right.
Your Honor, I just wanted to see how many bullets it would take though to stop his heart. It was one.
Doing an experiment, okay? This for the advanced medicine, okay? If we shot enough low counts, he built up.
Right.
Clearly, we were wrong.
Hello, Mandy Mortem, and welcome.
Hi, Mandy. I was quoting one of your
Hi,
tweets
Mandy.
earlier.
I misspelled her name. That is the first time I've ever misspelled it.
If it was one of Manny's tweets, it was either about corn or teeth.
Actually, no. It was about it was about ugly people.
Ah, so yeah, corn or teeth.
Ouch.
And I was like, yes, that's one of her very serious and very true tweets. Because she was not talking about the physically ugly. She was talking about people who are ugly inside.
Ouch.
Mandy, you follow me on Twitter. You can just at me. I'll see it.
Yeah. Wait, kitten.
You're cutest little. What did you decide on the name part?
Well, that's her
Fish. Fourth, I must get you name your cat.
actually, but I'm going to continue to ignore it.
Name
Cat
sushi.
taco.
Sushi.
Cat
Name it
taco.
Fish.
No, name it cat taco.
I swear to God, I am getting a cat just so I can name it Fish.
Just so I can name it Fish.
Far, the only person that got the name was Fearsome. So
Ooh.
Now I know Sabian's little kitten, which is almost a year old now, is named Jabba, as in Jabba the Hutt.
Mm.
I know a dog named Jabba.
I know several pets over the years that have been named Jabba. Oh,
How complex is the name of your cat?
I don't have one.
Maskino.
yes,
How complex is the name of your cat?
it's incredibly simple. It's just a foreign name.
A foreign.
His cat's name's Ferrari.
Oh no, it's Jaguar.
Lamborghini. Jaguar.
All right, I could totally see Maskino naming his cat Ferrari.
Look, I went to school with a girl named Jaguar and her sister Mercedes.
Oh my.
Nice.
Her dad named them for the cars he wanted that he was going to get when they were born, that he couldn't get because they were born.
Understandable.
I'm gonna get a dog and name it Frost. And that way, whenever somebody goes, I got bit by your dog," and I'm like, "Yeah, now you got frostbite."
Oh my goodness, that's good. Okay.
You guys are fun.
Well, we tried.
Okay, so where were we again?
Penis.
Good
Maskino.
guess, Mandy. Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy Morton
Lexus.
guessed Lexus. I'm guessing no.
It's
Yeah,
his cat's name is so adorable, so now he can just continuously yell at her.
Oh,
Silva.
Dork.
I've been waiting for someone to guess the
Dork.
name, but
Silva's adorable.
What's the first letter of the name, Maskino? Give us a hint.
M.
Maserati.
Nope.
Mm.
Manana.
He named his cat Maskino.
Little Maskino. Maskino Jr.
Mitsubishi.
Nope.
And I was going to sit here and be smart and try to adjust our graphics, and I can't do it. So, I'm sorry, Miss Creepy Tales.
It is alright. I do not mind.
I had it all.
Looking.
I had it
You
all
mind?
set up. I had it all set up and everything for you, and then we couldn't reach you. And then, so when we got a hold of Maskino, and he said he would, I set it all up for him, and I was just like,
Yeah.
That's right, daughter. This is my show now. You can go at your room.
I even waited for a full half an hour before I started reaching out to people, just in case you woke up or got on. You're like, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
It's alright. I set my alarm up. Wait, Mossberg. A name that's close to Mossberg.
You're close.
Mossberg.
Oh, Mossberg, like the gun. Machete.
And HR. Hi, hair raising narrative.
Up HR. Well, since he's in the house, everybody. Monday's story is a story by Hair Raising Narratives wrote. Yes, another one.
Cool. That's cool.
I'm systematically going through that man's library and knowing every one of his stories.
Speaking of libraries, Maskino, do you have a library?
Sort of. I have books, but my bookshelf is mostly filled with knickknacks, or covered in knickknacks, really.
Knick-knack,
And where do your books live?
Somebody asked something, but it got cut out.
Where do your books sit?
Where do your books live if they don't live in the bookshelf?
In a book bag.
Oh. Oh my.
I've
Well,
got
it depends
bag
on what the
holding.
book is.
That's easy. The books live in the knick-knack cabinet.
How many pictures do y'all have up in your house of Silva's cosplay?
I don't have any of hers hanging up anywhere.
Okay. I'm just curious because she's got some fabulous pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind hanging them up, but I don't think she would. So, and I'm not the decorator here, so.
Does she ever wear repeat costumes, or does she get a new costume for every convention?
I think she normally gets like new ones. I don't know what her. It seems like she's always buying new ones, to be honest. But we haven't gone to conventions together, so I don't know if she wears the same ones or what.
I know when we were doing conventions, we'd have a different outfit for each day of the convention.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'd have like one for the morning, for the afternoon, depending on where the convention was, temperature wise.
Right. Indoor, outdoor.
Right.
Well, I don't know if you guys have any. We have outdoor hotels that actually have like outdoor areas.
Yeah, we have some of those. And actually, when we went to MechaCon, we had a third for because we had to. They have a formal dinner on Saturday night, and so you had to have something formal to wear to the formal dinner. I think one year we had kimonos to wear. Yeah. Conventions are fun.
Yeah, the ones in Arizona, Saturday nights were always reserved for the masquerade and the costume judging contest.
Those judgmental bastards.
Costume contest.
Are you
The costume
going
judging
to do HorrorCon again this year, Maskino?
Yeah, I applied for the what's it called? Not the panel, but yeah, the booth.
I know you guys did panels last year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to, Miss Creepy Tales?
I'm not sure. I haven't really tried that, so I'm not sure what to do and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Stand there
But
and
it's
yell at strangers.
for-
I'm thinking about getting a booth, but I'm gonna have to find a VR avatar to use too.
we will
Well,
see. We will see.
There's lots of people to talk to about it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Researcher is pretty much our contact, or at least my contact for it,
Yeah.
because I'm going to be on a panel with him.
I think I'm supposed to be on that same panel, aren't I?
You
Yeah,
are.
me and you are as well.
Right. Okay, I will rephrase that. The three of us are on that panel together. But I didn't know if you guys had other contacts for the VR, so that's why I said it that way. He's my contact.
I'm in the VR. I'm in the VR. HorrorCon VR Discord. Word. MCT, you are originally from the Philippines, correct?
Yes, I am.
Where in
Yes,
the
I am.
Philippines?
In Visayas,
Okay.
specifically Cebu,
Cebu.
Cebu.
city of Cebu, province of Cebu.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you like and share us out so we can get more people in here.
Right? Please.
Yes.
Discords,
Please do that.
folks.
Stuff and things, do the stuff and things.
Do the stuff and things. Where did the daddy-daughter thing come from? I mean, I know it's kind of a trope between the two of you now, but
Oh, the father-daughter thing with Maskino.
yes.
Go on, say it.
I don't know. I think it was because one time Maskino's what do you call that, status on Discord was like everybody's father or something. I can't even remember. I can't even remember. It was like everybody's father, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, so oh wait, the internet's father?
Yes.
I can't. Yeah, the internet's father.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
Thank you for the support, Dad.
This isn't support. This is yelling. Hurry up. You're making me look bad.
Didn't you do it yourself?
No.
Send me to my room and do it yourself, you coward.
Yeah, horror stories. He's doing a wonderful MCT impression, isn't he?
Yes. Oh, so good.
Hello, I'm Miss Creepy Tales. Ooga booga, be scared.
Perfect. Spot on. MCT, you're out of a job.
You know, MCT.
It is all right.
Where did your tagline come from? Fear feeds me.
Oh, I know this one.
Actually have what?
She's just always hungry.
Partially true. So, I heard Spokaria's tagline. I was just like new in the community. Like I'm watching you. I'm like I should have the tagline too. So I was like in school, and then I sat down and got a piece of paper. Like I should start making one. So I like wrote a couple of lines on there. But then it was about lunchtime, and I was hungry. I'm like, how about something about? I'm not kidding. Mosquitoes, right? Like I was hungry. And like, how about something about feeding or like hunger for? I'm not sure. Like, fear. That's right. Like, and I first
Fear.
wrote like, I hunger for your fear or something like that. So I had like a couple of tries, and then I ended up with your fear feeds.
Cool.
It's just brainstorming
How
because
about
I
your
was
channel- How about
hungry.
your channel name?
Uh,
How about the channel name? How did you come up with Miss Creepy Tales?
um, Same thing. I just sat down and just like thought of different things. I didn't know that there were a lot of female horror narrators. Because while I was just a listener, I never found one. Um, except for Snarled. Like the host there was a female, which is Sapphire Sandalo. I was like, there's only like one horror female narrator. Like, damn, like this community like lacks. So I was like, I have to make sure that everyone knows I'm a female. So I have to write Miss on it.
Right.
And the creepy tales just followed after. That's not really my first name even. It was Tabi Tales.
Oh, cool.
Tabi Tabi is a catchphrase in the Philippines that we say if we pass by something we feel that there is another entity living in. There's like, let's say, a big tree, so we say Tabi Tabi po. So it's like asking permission from the entity, like, hey, we're gonna pass by. Do not bother us. Do not touch us.
Do not follow.
So it was like, yes, do
Okay,
not follow. So Tabi Tabi.
Spell that.
But then I realized people wouldn't understand that, and they're gonna think like, what the hell is Tabi Tabi? So that's why I changed my name. That is it.
Spell that word for me.
Oh.
T.
Tabi.
Okay, tabby. I wasn't sure if I was hearing a B or a V.
Oh,
Tabby,
yes.
tabby.
It's
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
pronounced in my national language. It's tabi. It's very soft. Tabi. I really don't know how to say it, but in my dialect, it's a bit harder when you say it. We say
Okay.
it like this: tabi, tabi, tabi.
Tabby. Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
Yeah. I don't know if Maskino is old enough to be my dad.
Maybe.
I'm betting not.
We got
He's old
we got
enough
the
to be
Baron in the
everyone.
house.
Yes, we do.
Yay!
Oh my
That's-
God, Baron.
That's who he said. Maskino is everyone's dad, and I'm going. I don't know if he's
Gonna
old
call him
enough.
Papa Maskino. That's what we call him.
It's okay. Go ahead.
So-
you can. You're
so-
still not getting a Christmas present.
Oh,
I'll just sneak in and steal your whiskey. That's fine.
uh-oh. Now you know who's been drinking it.
Yeah, me.
I don't understand how he's getting the line to stay at the same level, though. Are you just adding water back to that, or tea, or what's? How are you keeping it at that same level so he's not noticing when he's stealing?
Chinese.
Magical.
Well, yeah, go
I-
ahead. What's your
it's
secret?
It's fine. I just take the other whiskey and I mix it in so it looks the same.
Blending whiskeys? What are you, a heathen?
Absolutely disgusting.
No, I'm a Canadian.
Whiskeys.
Oh.
Oh, them's fighting words. Okay,
So
and go.
horror, hair raising, and Mandy. Let me know if you can hear us fine. That sounded
Yeah,
wrong.
how do we sound?
How do we sound? I changed the mics a little bit. Thank you, Baron. It's great to see you.
It is.
Always good to
It
see
is
you.
awesome.
Okay, Maskino.
You know, he and I have done
Yes.
a collab together. Baron and I did a collaboration that was on Dr. Creepin's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And the Baron wrote it.
The Baron's got a really cool project of on his channel. I think Fearsome. Is it Fearsome? No. Give me a minute.
Give you a second.
You do, but you do know why I said no. I'm Canadian when you said about blending whiskeys, right?
Yes. Yes, because
Crown
Maybe.
Royal is a
Is
Canadian
blended.
blended whiskey.
I know, and I do drink Crown Royal, which is kind of funny because I was getting all hoity-toity about it.
Okay, thank
But I
you.
do drink Crown Royal, so
Wow.
but you know, for show purposes, I was being,
It's okay. I'll still fight you.
okay.
It was
Bring it on, boy.
Frightmare.
I'll get in a, we're getting a
I mean,
boxing ring.
It's not like you're blending Jameson or something. You know, you're not pouring some weird shit in with Jameson.
No, you don't mess with Jameson. That's just
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards. You know, that kind of stuff.
It was
Never give someone that you're dating a bottle of 20-year-old Jameson at Christmas.
why not?
Because they'll fucking break up with you, that asshole. I'm serious. I found a 20-year-old
No, you
bottle
give me a 20-year-old bottle of Jameson. I'm marrying your ass.
Yeah, you fucking better. Because that was not a cheap bottle to pay. To buy.
No, that's what like Jameson in itself is like a like $50 bottle of whiskey aged for 20 years. That's a couple $100 easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Hair Raising, and it's Madame Frightmare or M. Frightmare.
Oh, okay.
And Baron had the first episode of that on both their channels, and I really enjoyed the storyline. I can't wait to hear more of it. That was funny.
Speaking of a story I can't wait to hear more of. Chase Lamb just Vidith's last video was from Chase.
Yes.
You know,
Mhm.
Lord
Yes.
Chase.
Mhm.
And it had a lot of very amazing people in it, and it was
Did.
spectacular, and I cannot wait for the next part of that.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Maskino, why did you go to the black and white Avatar?
It was drawn by a friend of mine for in what's it called? Fist of the North Star style, which is an old, very I say very old, an older manga series. So
Don't say it's very
Oh,
old,
okay.
please. 'cause
yeah, it's not very
makes-
old.
That makes me feel very old.
In the age, in according
But
to
aren't you?
the length of Japan, it's not very old.
Would you hush your mouth, PA?
But you were going to say that to
Don't
me. I
set
was
me
gonna
up
be
for something if you don't want me to.
hello.
You bad
Don't
egg.
set me up for something if you don't want me to take it.
Only 12.
You take it anyways.
I
you
think I'm
take it
13
anyway.
now.
Oh, yeah. I take it and give it any way you want.
Wow.
Promises that you never deliver on.
Your ass in PA?
Yeah.
I'm not traveling. I'm lazy.
I can't travel.
I'm
I don't
Anyway.
travel well.
So now that we know to say tabi when we pass someplace that we think is haunted or has spirits, have you had experiences with spirits, Miss Creepy Tales?
I'm not sure if it was a spirit. I have no idea. But I have had like a couple of experiences that I could not explain. Um, Wait, which one do I tell first? There's so many. The
Whichever
Philippines
ones you
is
want.
just filled with stuff like that.
Whatever
Mm.
you're comfortable with. And yeah, when she first asked that question, it goes through my head every time. She's from the Philippines.
Yes.
She's
That's a thing in the
Duh.
Philippines. Our land is filled with stuff like that.
I know a little bit about Thailand. That Thailand's got a little bit of that too. So
Yep, definitely.
Which one has the flying nighttime vampire that likes pregnant women?
Philippines.
Okay.
Yes, we call nighttime vampire who likes pregnant women.
That's the only way I can
named
remember it.
Oh, we call that manananggal. Manananggal.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a woman who's like very pretty and simple in the morning, and at nighttime, like her body is like cut in half. She detaches her upper body part from her lower body part. But she brings her intestines along with her, so it will be like, hanging while she like flies around, and she hides her lower body part somewhere safe. And she goes around in the night trying to look for victims, but her favorite would be pregnant women because the manananggal likes to suck in the child using her tongue.
Oh.
Yeah, so after she hunts, she goes back before daylight, before sunrise, to her body so that she can live. The only way to kill a manananggal is to find the lower part of her body and put salt in it. Put salt in it so that she can't attach. She can't like attach to the lower body bag, and then she just burns because of the sunrise, the daylight, something like that.
Yeah,
It's the only way you can kill her.
you have to keep her from reattaching to the bottom part. Which
Yes.
you do that by salt, which is
Yes.
similar to like a slug.
Yes.
Right.
Basically,
There you
she's a
go.
slug vampire.
Got it.
But
So-
yeah,
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but that has nothing to do with what happened to you, right?
No, of course I would. That would be horrifying.
Okay.
But women in the Philippines really believe that. My aunt, when she was pregnant, she would make sure to wear black before she sleeps because they think that wearing black would like, what do you call that, fool the manananggal, and like, oh, she's not pregnant, oh, I can't see her belly, I can't see her tummy, like something like that. And we turn the
wow.
lights off so that she lower visibility for them and stuff, and she has like salt around the area.
so like camouflage.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's especially scarier in the Philippines because some of the houses there, like our roof, is not made out of metal. It's like leaves and stuff, like the
Like
coconut.
thatch.
Yes.
Like thatch.
Yes.
Wow.
Like the ones they use in huts and stuff. That's that kind of house that I lived in there with my grandfather, where my aunt also lived in. So it was like times two scarier because of that fact, where like the tongue could just slip in like one of the leaves and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are those waterproof?
Yes, absolutely. And it's very nice because it's very cool even when the sun is so hot outside.
I guess you make a thick enough layer, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Off we go. So tell us about your experiences. And then we have to let the boys banter. Because I know they're getting antsy. So tell us
I'm
about
only
one
being
of your...
I'm only being so quiet because I am literally looking for something on Discord right now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
One of my favorite, I can't say it's my favorite because I was scared. I came home I was living in a boarding house near my school before, and I went home at around like 12 a.m. because we had like a party at school. So that's why like we finished up really late. So my ex-boyfriend was sending me home. And my ex-boyfriend kind of let's say, I don't know how to say it, like kind of has a gift so he can like see stuff.
Okay, so he's kind of
And
psychic.
yeah, something like that. So we passed by an abandoned hospital because, funny enough, I lived near an abandoned hospital in my college days.
Hmm.
So when we passed
Nice.
by, he grabbed my arm and pulled me, and he was like, "Walk faster." And like very serious. I'm like, "Why?" So the first thing on my mind was like, maybe there's a thief following us, like a guy following us. Like, oh my god, are we gonna get robbed or something? It's like, no. It's like, so what? Why are you dragging me? It's like there's like a woman at our back, like following us. Like, oh my god, it's this sort of thing again. So we walked really swiftly to my boarding house, and once we got to like the door, like while I was unlocking it, um, I felt something like touch my back, like something cold, and like all of my hairs just stood up. So I
Ooh.
didn't mind. I was just like, oh, maybe I'm just scared, you know. So I went to my room, and my mom was there, and my ex-boyfriend was there, and we were like joking around, telling her all about the things that happened at school. And then you know that little pause you have after laughing, like that little silent pause, like you're like, and then you guys like pause for a bit because you're tired from laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had that. So we were laughing, and then we had that little pause. And when we did the little pause, we heard all of us, like the three of us, heard something laugh in that little pause, and it was like
Oh.
it was a really small. It didn't sound like a child, but the voice was really small. You know, like it's like let's just say it's a woman whose voice is like really yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Yeah.
laughed, and all of our hairs just stood up, and like automatically, all of us could sense like in the corner of the room that there was something there, like all of us, because after the laugh, we all looked at the same place, like at one corner of my room.
Oh wow.
So it wasn't just me; it was like three of us, and it's it's not something you can just like, hey, just look at she's looking there, like you look at we looked at that area at the same time, and I started crying. I don't know why, I just started crying. I think because I was super scared, or I was feeling sick, because every time there are things like that, I feel sick, like I feel like I want to like puke, and like I want to faint or something.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom, who is used to me being like that, she's like, again? She's like, again? Like in our language. Like, and so she like tried to talk to like the, I don't know, entity or thing. Like, hey, we're just people here, like trying to live a life. Like, you don't have to bother us. You don't belong here. Go away. Like a simple person talking to like another person who's bothering somebody.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's what she did. And like after like she talked to it, her, I don't know, you could feel like some weight has been lifted. So it
Right.
probably left, and I
Mhm.
felt better afterwards. So if I try to remember that experience, I could still remember like the exact voice that it used when it laughed. That was like the scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because usually you can just feel it. You can see things move, like drawers open. um we even had a broom thrown back at us.
Oh wow.
So but hearing it is like a whole other experience. It was horrifying. I do not like it. I do not want to experience it again.
I
It was
can
exciting,
understand
but
that.
I'm sorry.
0 out of 10 does
Well-
not recommend.
Does not recommend hearing
and the-
ghost
and-
voice. Not at
And
all.
the fact that you get sick to your stomach, means that you are sensitive to them. That's
Yes.
your natural system going, oh no, you need to get out of here, girl. So that's something
I've
you
had
need to
that
pay
a couple.
attention.
I've had that like a couple experiences. One
Yeah.
time we were looking for another house to move in, and the moment like I step foot like in the gate of the house, I automatically like lost all my energy. Like I was just like I
Mhm.
was just lost all my energy, and my mom was like, "Oh no, okay, we're not going through this. We're leaving. We're not gonna live here. You will die if we live here."
Yeah, next
But
Right.
one
house.
time she made a mistake. Yeah, the thing is, I've moved 17 times in my whole life.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I've
wow.
yeah, kind of just go move everywhere. Um I've had like a couple experiences in some houses. So my mom made a mistake one time. I was busy and like we had to move again. Um I had my OJT in another city and then they were moving somewhere else. So she wasn't able to check if that house was compatible with me or not. So when I moved back in after my on the job training, um, it wasn't a good house for me because she didn't know that there were like 3 people who died in that area specifically by suicide. So it was horrifying. And one of the rooms where someone died was in front of our room.
Oh.
So I've had lots of like scary experiences. But let's have the boys, the men banter first.
Yes.
Well, I know
That's true.
Maskino doesn't believe in the paranormal. Not really sure why, because I've never really asked. Is Maskino still there?
No.
No. Okay.
This is not Maskino.
Nah.
No. Okay. Is this Maskino's cat?
This is not the
It's
Maskino
fish.
you were looking for.
It's fish.
It's fish. I mean, what?
Nah.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Dustin, pay attention to your boy.
All right, boy, what are we doing? I'm gonna be Kratos. Boy, get over here.
Oh no.
I mean, that's what I was gonna name. My cat was just Cat.
Fish.
I had a cat who recently died whose name was Gato.
And
Which is-
if y'all don't know what we're
Hold up,
talking about,
Gato.
on Twitter, if you're following Maskino, he has put up pictures of his little kitten, and he's adorable. And
He's
he's
adorable.
named the kitten, but he's got to think, see if anybody can guess the name of the kitten.
Yeah, I've given out plenty of hints and as much as I could, but no one's guessing it.
There's so many names in the world. You should have just
Right?
named it fish.
No.
Fish. No. But fish is cute.
No, fish are
Okay.
delicious.
No, oh, yeah, that's right. I cannot
Fish,
argue with that. My favorite would be fish.
fish are friends.
First,
Not
fish are friends and food.
Well,
Some
it's
fish
are-
cannot be food. They taste bad as food, so they can stay as friends.
But some fish
Right.
are dangerous as
That's what a quitter wants you to think.
We just call them spicy fish.
That's
They're
what
just all- they're-
That's what
they're
a
just-
Peter
they're-
wants you to think.
Exactly.
we just call them spicy fish, and they're much more tasty once you get them.
Oh my goodness.
You really gotta want them.
You really gotta want that spicy fish
Spicy. It's spicy.
because if you hook that bastard and you stop halfway through, well, you're on the menu.
Your menu. You're the menu. You are the menu.
You are the
Time to get
weakest
into
link.
a
Goodbye.
fist fight with a shark.
Oh.
That's not
Why?
fair. The shark doesn't have any fists.
They have fins, not fists.
Well, looks like the shark
Because-
chose the wrong fight then, huh?
It'd be some fisticuffs. It wouldn't be fisticuffs anymore. It'd be finsicuffs.
Benza cuffs.
You know,
I'm not doing it. No.
a shark and a T-Rex would be equally matched in a battle of fisticuffs.
Oh no. Maskino is also like a meme god.
How so?
I've watched your meme channel in Discord. I don't talk about in there, but yeah, you all the memes, man.
Do you have proof of this?
I have.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
I don't believe it.
I can go back and take screenshots of all of the memes that you have posted.
Nah.
It'll take me a long time because you post a lot of them.
Obviously,
like-
this is
Okay,
lies.
here's one on your Twitter right now. Woke up, had a good day, then I remembered Australia exists. My day is ruined.
Well, that's not a meme. That's just me being upset.
That's just facts.
That's just straight facts right there.
That's just facts.
Oh.
Mhm.
But you want to make your day better. You wake up, you realize Australia is a thing. You're like, shit. And then you're like, oh, wait, I don't live there. Yay! And then your day gets immediately better.
Doesn't matter. Still on the same planet. Terrible.
Same.
0 out of 10.
True,
Does not
true.
recommend.
This is truly the worst timeline.
0 out of 10. Do not recommend. They have spiders literally as big as my face.
Yes.
Wow. I'm just gonna sit over
Any
here.
place with a spider that big does not need to be on this planet.
You don't want to be on this planet.
We're just gonna take and we're gonna detach that part of the planet and we're just gonna shoot it in outer space. It can be outer space's problem then.
I do not mind.
And
I will go there.
We just gotta get Spookaria out of there first because we can't launch her in outer space.
Well, there's a couple of people
no.
that we'd have to get out of there first.
no, she's gotta go first.
I have family in Australia.
What a shame.
Maskino's favorite place in the world is Australia. And his
What a
favorite
shame.
person is
We-
Lady Spokaria.
Lies. Absolutely lies. I'm not above engaging in fisticuffs with you, daughter.
Isn't that child abuse?
Not if she wins.
Psychosis. That would be it. Never mind. Yeah.
Does she get an award if she wins? Like,
She gets to live
What?
another day.
She wins that every day. I mean,
Right.
Miss Creepy Tales does not
Ooh.
just the true tales, but you do some stories as well.
Yes. Sorry, it was loading. My brain was buffering.
MCT did just say that she's got a bounce here in a few for to prepare for her live stream.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah, we've only got about 30 more minutes, guys.
What's up, Steven? How you doing, sexy?
Hey. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Anyway,
It is alright.
so Maskino usually does written stories. I've not seen anything on his channel like the true scary stories or things like that. Although
Yeah.
I want a T-shirt from Maskino.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Which one?
That was the one that you said go pick one out.
I don't recall.
And I went and got the, what is it, Bo? I can't think of her name. Bobina. That's not right. Anyway, it's on his Redbubble merch. So, yes.
Yes.
Go find it.
Mm-hmm. Quite sure.
So,
Yes.
I will be hopping out. You can invite me again if you
Yes.
want next time, and we can
Alrighty.
talk more about paranormal stuff. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me. It was fun hanging out with you, except Maskino.
Yeah, get out of here.
Never a pleasure with Maskino.
And if you
Okay,
haven't,
thank-
and if you haven't subbed to Miss Creepy Tales, her links are in the description. You can
Thank
follow
you.
her on YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, Coffee. She has merch, Instagram, Facebook.
And if you haven't
And-
followed MCT, how dare you?
Oh, yes, how dare you? How dare you, Maskino?
How dare you?
Easily.
Goodbye,
dare
Father.
you.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for
Goodbye.
having me.
MCT.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
for coming. Be
Hi,
safe.
honey.
You're,
So
of
much.
course, anytime.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
And she'll be streaming a little bit later.
We shall have her back in the near future.
Oh, thank God she's gone. Finally, we can get to the show for real. I have been waiting so long. It has been such a mess. I don't know why she was even allowed in here. Honestly, I would have banned her from the entire chat. That's just a reasonable thing to do.
Just a reasonable thing to do. Makes sense to me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We hear you.
It's not about hurting feelings. It's just business. However,
Just business.
feelings getting hurt is definitely a plus.
Well, there's a good.
We
That's
don't
a
give
good-
we don't give a fuck about your feelings.
There's a
The
good
HR
question.
department is literally just a box.
When you're playing a game
hmm
and well, like in Among Us, and it's like part of the job of the intruder or imposter is to kill people
hmm
and keep them from doing their tasks, basically sabotaging the ship. Do you ever take it personal if they come after you?
No, not really.
Yeah, I wouldn't think anybody should, but I know people who are like that. Who
Or are
would
we not
take
taken seriously?
Video games.
video games? Do you take it if somebody kills you in a video game? Do you take that personally?
Oh, I take it very personally. I go back after that person and I make sure I kill them. A debt must be paid.
See, case in point, right, Maskino?
I know. What
I don't take it personally outside the game. I don't take it personally outside the game. But if we're playing and I'm playing with a group of friends and somebody just randomly walks up and just fucking kills me and steals my shit, then yeah, a debt must be paid.
1v1 me, bitch.
Exactly.
Hi, so
Like what's up?
What
So
up?
I remember in the Division 2, people would like just camp outside the freaking like entrance to the dark zone and just mow people over, and then they would run away laughing. And I'm just like, and me and my friend, we group of friends, would go in there. That happened. They'd run away. They'd be rogue. We'd just come back and we're like, well, looks like tonight bitches die, and we would just rogue hunt. We would just straight up just kill the rogues.
Yeah, I had something happen this weekend. I was like, I wonder how many people take that really seriously, because I don't take it seriously. To me it's like, okay, so like you killed my character. I respawned and I'm going back out there.
the best, and I think I feel like Maskino will agree. Where you kill somebody so many times and they get so pissed off that they send you hate mail, you know you've done your job.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I just don't react that way. I guess it's because I've been gaming for so long. I guess when I was younger, maybe I. Maybe.
Maybe.
Now, what I don't understand is people who. Now, what I don't understand is people who fucking rage out so bad that they literally like throw their controller through their TV. I'm just like, how did that play out in your head? Did that go differently?
Okay, and I can I can kind of explain that. I don't think he's paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
Not you.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
So one of the games my husband used to play is Battlefield. If you remember the Battlefield or know of the Battlefield games, Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2, 3, I think they're up to 5 now, I don't know. And at one point he was having, he wanted a Bluetooth mouse. So it was wireless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we spent $129
On a mouse?
on this mouse that looked like a robot. I mean, it was super fast response and all this stuff.
Okay, well, that was your first mistake.
First
Well,
mistake
actually,
was a
some
wireless
games
mouse.
require a mouse like that.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
so, yeah,
None of those $20 Logitechs.
you know where I'm going.
Stop
So,
giving him hit.
No,
Oh, I know right where you're going.
And
I'm saying your first mistake was a wireless mouse. As far as like latency with like connection, because if you get a wired one, it's a lot faster.
yeah. So he and he had a wireless keyboard too at that same time. Yes. And the Battlefield, they call them, they come over from Counter-Strike, and I can't remember the other 3 games that they come over from, and the people bunny hop is what they call it. They hop up, they shoot you, they duck down.
Mm-hmm.
Then bunny hopping. And he got so pissed at these bunny hoppers. He was sniping them. And he had some really great snipes. Because he was really good at it. But that's part of what he trained when he was in the military, was sniping. So, he kind of had experience in real life for it. But I can't remember what exactly happened, but he got so pissed off, he picked up the mouse without even thinking about it and threw it at the wall. And the mouse shattered.
Oh my god.
I mean,
And again, that's what I want to look at him like. Did you see that playing differently in your head?
well, he also put his fist through the keyboard.
Oh my god.
Come on
So,
now. This
I mean, what is
is
what
a
is the-
fascinating story, but honestly, you know what? If he was really angry, he should have ate the mouse himself. Just bite into it.
Well, see, he has PTSD from when he was in the military.
What
and-
is he playing games like that for?
Well, that's my question, but it helped
What do
get
we
out
know? We're
some of
girls.
it helped get some of his aggression out, but at the same time, it was causing that problem. So I told him, I said, because after like a year, I was still picking up mouse pieces off the floor.
Jesus.
I said,
Still
no,
cleaning them?
no more wireless mouses for you, ever. You're not allowed to have one ever again. And I won't let him have a wireless keyboard either. It's just, Now, he's been really good for like the last 9-10 years since he got
Maybe let him have another one now.
not an expensive one.
$20 Logitech. Oh, I think there's like
he gets a starter. He gets a starter wireless mouse to see prove that he can handle it.
Straight from Dollar General.
But yeah, he's
right.
the VA has him on medication, and he has gotten off cigarettes, and it's really improved his PTSD. He still has
The cigarettes were affecting his PTSD.
yes. He would the cigarettes made it worse. I'm not sure why. I just know that it did.
He and I'll have to talk about that sometime. Anyway,
Yeah, he has like the opposite of my symptoms. Using cigarettes is what helped me.
Well,
Yeah.
the see when he went to vaping, and it isn't the nicotine in the cigarettes that was giving him problems. It was the other ingredients, the carcinogens, other than nicotine, that were in the cigarettes. Because now when he feels an attack coming on, or he's trying to come down from one, he'll switch his vape over to one with just like 3 ml of nicotine, and he'll use that for an hour or two. And he's like, okay, I'm calm now, and it helps calm him, because they're finding that nicotine actually does help the pathways of the brain. There's really cool studies that they've done with people with dementia to have nicotine actually help them restore stability to their brain. So it's kind of cool. I read too much.
It's just the way we're getting our nicotine is bad.
Mm-hmm. And it's not as addictive
Did you
by
swallow
its.
you dumbass?
It's not as addictive by itself as it is with all the other carcinogens.
Well, and there's also like the physical habit, the hand to mouth.
Mm-hmm.
There's other stuff to it.
Right.
The sitting down, stopping, lighting the cigarette, I can see how that mentally, for me, it mentally helps me take a break.
Well, and I know,
Sit down, light the cigarette up.
I know there are some people that it's not even the cigarette that they want. They just want to flick the lighter. They just want to light that lighter. That action takes care of it for them. But it's whatever flicks your dick. Oh, that's an old commercial. You guys probably.
I remember that.
You probably don't all remember it.
Why am I not getting any of the messages?
I'm not seeing anybody talk. Is anybody
okay.
out there?
That was okay. Then that was from your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking.
Nobody's talking.
Okay.
No, I'm
so
not going to ask that question.
I want Maskino's opinion on the rage thing, on like throwing the controller through the 80-inch TV, or grabbing it, pulling it off the wall. How can you get so angry at a game? And what would be the end game? What's
I mean,
now what?
I guess I get it. I get angry playing games too, but I'm not going to break my monitors over it. And even though my mouse is only $12, that's still my $12. I'm getting my mileage out of it. But I think generally you have to be kind of have a bit of an angry disposition already.
Yeah, he didn't ever take out the monitor. Although, I still think it's. You remember when the Wii first came out and people were accidentally tossing the controllers into the Wii?
That's why they said use
TVs.
Use the strap.
Mm-hmm.
tighten the strap around your wrist.
There's Lady Spookaria, and Lady Spookaria, she's already gone to get ready for her own stream.
That's right. Get out of here, lady loser.
Love you, lady.
Hey, lady.
And we've got 15 minutes, guys.
Okay.
It's good to see you, lady. I think
Man,
we miss
so many
you.
people are going to be going live here. We got Lady Spookario, we got MCT, and we got Gothic Rose is going live with her results of her giveaway that she did.
Gothic Rose is already live.
And I'm missing it.
And I believe Miss Creepypasta
Yeah,
is already live.
her live stream doesn't start till 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gothic. I have a number for Gothic's giveaway, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be in there.
I can't remember what number she gave me.
I know what number she gave me. Yeah, Spookaria tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's me, lady. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
He's Sans body pillow.
Every day I wake up and I just remember that Lady Spookaria is on the same planet as me, and it's just a terrible existence.
There's Miss Creepy Dates.
And they're BBs. They call each other BB.
Mm-hmm.
Yet another thing that lady stole from me. I call Silva BB, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that too." She's a dirty thief. I'm calling her out.
Wow. Speaking of which, where is the lovely wife?
She's out doing a photo shoot right now.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I will say I love her cosplay pictures and
Oh God, yes.
her artwork, and she's actually for those of you who don't know, she's actually created a V character for her videos.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't happy for me either, Maskino.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah, he's
Don't worry, lady. I'll talk to you later. We'll have a conversation. All right.
Wow.
I know you guys said not to get religious, but I think me and lady's about to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Oh my God. Out behind the woodshed.
oh my.
Going in that corner where the cameras don't get a good angle on.
Right?
How is
Cat
Cat
McKitten.
McKicken?
Kitten.
I think
Cat
she looks like a
McKitten.
little jaguar. Her little spots.
The cat is. When I left downstairs, she was on her little cat post / house. I put it in front of like the big windows downstairs,
Ah.
so she gets the afternoon, or well, it was really more. Yeah, she gets the sunlight from the afternoons, a little bit, and can watch the birds and the squirrels and stuff.
Does she try to chase them through the window?
No, she just watches them. Sometimes she'll.
Does she chitter at them?
No, she's pretty quiet. She meows at me like when I first get home, but other than that, she even then she's pretty quiet.
So she meows at you when you get home. She's probably just trying to say hi, Daddy.
Basically, she needs to be careful though, because in the mornings whenever I'm going downstairs, she likes to run between my legs,
Oh no.
and so
She'll learn when you step on her. She'll learn.
Yeah.
well, the problem isn't me stepping on her. The problem is me hitting the
Falling
stairs and keep
over.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Falling.
Break a leg.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Literally.
Don't do that, please.
There's one. Where's the other one? There. What have you got? Give me
Uh-oh. She's got
a penny. A penny.
she's got Chris's I am baby
Puppies.
Dachshunds.
I'm puppy sitting.
And
Wonder Twins.
Mom is doing awesome things, and then we have father.
Yeah. She's doing awesome things, and I'm doing incredible things. That's the difference between us.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
them's fighting words, I believe.
Good.
So, if you had a dinner party
Mm-hmm.
and you could invite 5 people in the world, living or dead, fact, real or
Thriller.
fiction, who have something to do with horror. They're writers, or they're actors, or they're characters, or whatever. Who would they be?
Me. Just me.
Just
no one
you.
else.
You don't want to have dinner with anybody else. You just
God, no. I hate people. It's awful. Then you have to make conversation while trying to eat. Like that's who came up with the concept of a dinner party, okay? You can't really move around, you can't do anything, you have to sit there. And then it's like, are we gonna have a conversation while we eat, or do we just sit there and like have awkward silences and smacking lips? This is an awful idea, and I refuse to engage in these barbaric practices any further.
You know what's always got me with
However,
okay.
I have there's a little more. If I did have to invite someone, I'd invite Lady just so I could fight her 1v1 IRL.
that.
Okay. If you were going to have a cocktail party and you were going to invite 5 people from the horror genre, following all of the previous stipulations, who would you invite to the cocktail party?
Still myself.
He might invite Miss Creepy Tail so he can watch Lady and him 1v1.
Because you drink alone. Is that drink
It depends. I don't drink so much anymore. But
You don't drink so less either.
possibly.
Which
But,
is master boy.
Oh, I would
Well-
lose? Yeah? Is that it?
I see that. Actually, well, you got a good point. You're growing up. They teach you don't talk with your mouth full, don't talk when you're eating, and that type of stuff. And then we have dinner parties,
Mm-hmm.
where you're supposed to talk to the other people at the table while you're eating.
I know. I'm supposed to feed you, entertain you, and feed myself all at the same time. This is awful. This is truly awful. And I believe that someone said this as a joke. And other people ran with it because like, oh yes, that seems fancy. I think we should engage in dinner conversation. No. I made the food. I'm going to eat it. And if you're still here whenever I'm done eating, that's on you. Clean up your plate, and I'm going to go to my room and watch cartoons. Leave me alone.
Clean up after yourself. You're a fucking adult.
Exactly.
What were your favorite cartoons growing up?
I think the ones that I liked Tom and Jerry a lot. Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner ones were probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I like the Looney Tunes bunch.
I was gonna say he's a Looney Tunes man. I can tell.
Yeah.
He's a man of culture.
Yeah, but I think I just like
That's
Wile E.
funny.
Coyote. Like I don't know. Like it was one of those ones that it just seemed it was. I don't want to say it was like a looking back on it, it's kind of like a silent film, but the comedy is more visual rather than auditory.
Stop it.
Just
Stop it now. Stop it.
Friggin' always loved it whenever he was like he would take a step off the ledge and just like
With the sign.
Yeah.
His ball and
the
his eyeballs would stay there. Or something.
We've been showing my granddaughter those cartoons. She loves them, and she's 6, so we have to expose her to real cartoons because they don't have any on TV anymore.
what was it? I remember it was like way long time ago. They showed some of the behind the scenes stuff for like I think Chuck Jones and stuff like that, like the people that were like drawing and doing the voices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that was always like what was really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Was seeing it was like one guy with the script doing like 5 different voices.
It's like, how does he know which one he's gonna do next?
And he's like able to switch between them like pretty seamlessly. And that was
And not get them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And he did them perfectly. I mean, it was never, Bugs was never off tune. Yosemite Sam was never not Yosemite Sam. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just amazing. But then I know voice actors now that I'm just like, and I've asked him that question. How do you keep it? And it's, I just do. And
I think it's a bit of practice, but I know, like, I don't have a lot of different voices that I can do, but to be fair, that's not like a sort of requisite to be a voice actor.
No, it's
and
not.
I think because of like documentaries like that, that's just what like everyone who wanted to do it kind of thought too, because it's like, well, he can do 8 different voices all in one scene, and I've got like this one, and I can kind of add a funny pitch to the other, but I can't remember his name, but it was a really good example that I think really helped me out for doing voice work. The animated Lord of the Rings movie that they did.
Yes.
I don't remember the actor's name, but he played in a lot of Western movies, and he was like always the bad guy.
He's amazing. He was.
Yeah, if you remember the movie or any of the Westerns, like you can tell his voice, because again, he never changed his voice. That was just how he talked normally. But yeah, it was like he might be a little typecasted, but he does this one thing really well, and that's really what you need. As long as you can do your job, one thing really well, then you don't need a bunch of different tools in the toolbox that may never get used.
Right. And hello from Hero and CCG.
Hello, ladies.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up here. PA, you have a question?
Oh yeah, so Maskino, what would a world where alligators and crocodiles could fly look like for us?
Better hunting.
Better hunting.
Us.
It'd be like instead of bird feeders, you'd have like the alligator feeder.
Alligator
feeders.
Which would involve what, live chickens?
Now I don't have to go to the river anymore. I could just have them come to me. This is the easiest lifestyle.
Maskino's just sitting up there with a glass of whiskey, smoking a
Disabilities
cigar.
be damned. I'm eating good tonight.
Maskino's literally sitting up on his roof with a glass of whiskey and a cigar, aiming a sniper rifle down at that alligator, going, "Yeah, you're dead, buddy."
I'm going to sit on my balcony and be like,
Okay.
"Oh boy, any minute now."
But is it blended whiskey? Is it Canadian
It's
whiskey?
all the whiskey.
All the whiskey.
All the whiskey. Okay. See, we just have the bayou in the backyard. I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled.
Well, they wouldn't survive here, so I don't have to worry about it. Unless you can come up with some kind of desert crocodile or desert alligator.
You do realize that crocodiles live in Egypt.
They live in
They're called Komodo dragons.
Maybe by
You
next.
did not say Komodo dragons. You said crocodiles and alligators.
Yes, but if you want a
You didn't even
land-dwelling
say-
alligator, it's called a Komodo dragon.
Okay, so next week, you guys
And
remind me to do this.
on it either.
By next week, I'm going to have that picture that I showed you guys before of the
Okay.
iguana. I'm
Yep.
going to have it where I can put it up so people can see the iguana
Okay.
when he asks that question.
Okay.
Okay? Is there
Okay.
anything you want to ask us, Maskino?
Yes.
What?
Why?
What?
Yeah, why?
Why what?
Yeah, just why?
Have you said what your dog's name is yet? No, he's got cat. He's got kitten, not
Yeah,
dogs.
I can tell you my dog's name now. Dead.
Oh.
Because the devil told me to.
Understandable. Okay, that's one answer.
Because
Ultimate power!
I enjoy it.
Okay.
Power to control 2 puppy dachshunds.
Wait, what was the question? What was the question, Maskino?
Why?
Why?
Because.
And I was asked privately, aren't you supposed to be gaming tonight?
Am I supposed to be gaming tonight?
Yeah, that's what I was asked.
I think wasn't that he was asking about Miss Creepy Tales, wasn't he? And you're talking about the
Well, Miss
tweet?
Creepy Tales is not. Yes, and Miss Creepy Tales
Wait.
is not a he.
Oh no.
I hope not. Otherwise,
If we're looking at the same person, it says, "Isn't she supposed to be streaming a game soon?"
Oh,
Yes, she
well,
will
then
be.
maybe
She will.
read. Then maybe I just can't read,
Your dyslexia kicked in. It's fine.
right? Might have been one of the times I got was being bitten by a puppy. A little distracted.
Yeah. Puppies.
They want their
Okay.
dinner.
So, kitten. Yeah, seriously. I did that earlier. We were talking about something, and I was supposed to be writing subscribe, and I ended up writing Bodie, which is one of Chris's dog's names.
yes, from Bodie's Boat Repair.
Yep. We've got Buddy and Bodie. And they're twin puppies. Well, from the same litter. Doesn't that make them essentially fraternal twins anyways?
I do have a question though. Any of y'all cook?
Yes.
I cook.
I cook.
What kind of? How do you usually prepare your chicken? Like on a stovetop, if you were to do it?
Fried.
Fried, baked,
Can't bake on a
Barbecued?
stovetop.
No, on the stovetop, it would be fried.
How do you feel about this recipe for chicken then?
Waiting.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. My sleep.
I never
I'm
thought
just
of
saying.
that.
Yeah, NyQuil chicken just sounds like a fantastic recipe. So
I never
It
thought
does.
about that. You
But
marinate
you're right, yeah.
it in the NyQuil, and
Yeah.
how long would you marinate it for? Like 24 hours?
I guess not long.
Because it might.
Wow, that sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we are so bad.
This has been cooking with Maskino.
Yeah, this has been
So-
cooking with
So glad I can
Maskino.
share some recipes with you guys.
Thank
These are
you.
truly some soul food recipes.
Right?
I need to make up a screen and just throw up gifs or pictures occasionally. um, so I think it's time for us to be closing up here, guys. We thank you for everybody who has been here with us. If you are watching this in the replay, thank you for coming back and looking. Please remember
Thank
to
you.
like,
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and we will be back next week. Next week we have Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf. Oh
Ow!
Wait, you're all going to be in a stream of Lone Wolf?
Be in a
no,
stream.
no! He's
Yeah.
just gonna be here by himself.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was going to say, otherwise, then that name is very misleading.
He's gonna be the only wolf here, which is why he's the lone wolf.
Actually, hair raising. No.
Joking about NyQuil chicken? I would never joke. I'm a very serious man.
But we're gonna have you back. You know that. We're gonna have to get Silva here too, eventually.
Oh,
Yes.
no, thank you.
You didn't want to be on with her either?
God, no, she's terrible to live with.
You know what? You know what's funny is I've seen the two of you do an interview together, and it was hilarious. And I'm in my head, I'm seeing the two of you sitting side by side, which you probably weren't, and I can see her rolling her eyes at you.
Yes.
Nudging, some elbowing him and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I can just
Giving him like, shut the hell up.
it's like
Don't let me
say
come in
that. You know. Does she have foam bricks that she can throw at you?
She
No.
just throws roll bricks at him.
I was going to say, why does she need the foam ones?
I use foam bricks, so you know, nothing breaks the walls or the monitors.
Right. The monitors.
I did bust a monitor once, but that's another story for another time.
Just.
Yeah, it wasn't an anger issue. So, who wants to do commercial?
Dustin, do the commercial.
Words. There's the commercial.
What product are we selling?
We're selling the
We are selling the Nevermore Collective.
The Nevermore
YouTube
Collective
channel.
YouTube channel.
Okay. Is this like a cream?
Well,
Yeah, you put it on.
it's for anything that doesn't fit on your channel,
I've got it
streams
right
or
here.
videos.
I've got the channel.
It's
I've got
a
it. Do
cream.
you want me to do it?
I can do it, but I gotta make this joke. It's a cream for all the YouTube STDs that we get on here. Sorry, YouTube. I had to make the joke.
For any type of YouTube channel that you watch.
So Nevermore Collective is a collective, and it's in the name. And what it is anybody who wants to do anything on this channel can bring it on, permitting. We're not gonna rile porn on here, but if you guys have something that's not on brand for your channel that you want to come on here and do, such as gaming, interviews, etc., everybody is welcome. All you have to do is come contact me, Filia, Mia, Raven, Mia, 42.
Joyful Nightmare, Creepy Chrome Girl.
I'm not sure if CC has the ability to add stuff onto the channel.
I'm not sure that.
But
I don't know, but
just
she
contact
would
one of us
contact
and-
CCP too.
just contact
Think
one
the
of
rest
us,
of us.
and we will get. Just contact one of us, and we'll get you in touch with the right person.
And if you do want porn, you can come over to my channel.
If you want porn, please check out at Maskino's OnlyFans.
Actually, OnlyFans has just banned porn.
It's true. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my weekend job.
As
now.
of last night or yesterday.
That's funny.
So who's to determine whether it's porn or not?
They've put in strict guidelines that this is not allowed on the channel, on the platform anymore.
Well, OnlyFans is officially dead. It's going to go bankrupt in the next. Probably already is.
Right?
They would there's several newspapers did write-ups on it, and yeah, it was all over Twitter. I'm surprised you guys didn't see it.
I heard something about it, but I just thought it was a meme.
I haven't really been on the internet in 4 days.
All right, so we have thoroughly enjoyed having Maskino with us.
I did. He was
All right.
terrible.
He
Worst
was
guess
Talk
ever.
about yourself. Speak for yourself. This was a terrible interview. I hated every second of it.
Exactly. I refuse. I refuse
The
to
best
believe
part was
that
Miss
this is not
Creepy
going to be
Kills.
deleted.
Well, the next time you come on, we won't have him with us, okay?
Well, thank God,
Right.
finally.
It doesn't matter because if he was here, I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Bury him
1v1
6
me
feet
right
deep
now,
and
man.
put another 6 feet up top because I don't want to see that dude ever again.
1v1 me real life. Let's go. Come on.
Fight me IRL.
All right. So, they're making me crack up. Anything coming up that anybody needs? Raising has a video coming up on Monday on PA's channel.
I should be having a video come up on my channel in the next 2 days.
I'm hoping to have a video come up this week, although I'm getting frustrated with it again. Maskino, you got anything coming out this week or so?
Nothing soon. It'd be quite a while.
Oh, question. Are you doing King of Halloween again this year?
Maybe.
Yay! I loved King of Halloween.
We'll have to see how things turn out.
If you need a voice, I'm here.
Yes.
So just remember, once you join the collective, you can leave Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Oh, wait, so I can leave now. All right. Thank you.
No.